What if I told you that obsession, not luck, not talent, is one of the biggest drivers of greatness? Obsession often gets a bad rap around it. While that's very clear that it has its negatives, when channeled properly, obsession has repeatedly, over history, drove men and women to success. A story is told about Steve Jobs, who is a well-known product designer and the founder of Apple. When Steve was creating the new iPhone that we know in the year 2005, he was obsessed by the design elements of the iPhone that we use nowadays. One good example is when he insisted that instead of the plastic screens, he really wanted the glass screens. And the engineers were coming to him and saying that, hey, mass production of the glass screens for the iPhone was going to be impossible. Steve replied, they say that he replied that he doesn't care. I don't care. Just find a way. And he was really obsessed. He was focused on the elegance and the fact that glasses were not scratchable. And he was focused on the product. He was obsessed by the nitty-gritties of the product. And the obsession that Steve had with iPhone led to a breakthrough in the smartphone industry and telecommunication as a whole. That's just one example. We know many stories about Serena Williams and the famous story of J.K. Rowling, who is the author of Harry Potter, the book, who got a number of rejections, rejection after rejection from different publishers when she was writing her stories, until she got an acceptance by a small publisher who went ahead and published Harry Potter and many other books. And today, J.K. Rowling is a household name. So obsession, when you believe in what you're doing and you do it consistently and you do it persistently, then there's nothing that is stopping you. So what's a healthy obsession? Because that is what I want us to talk about today. A healthy obsession is the focus and concentration of power towards a specific goal and doing everything possible to achieve it. While discussing healthy obsession, it's important to look at what's bad obsession. So we're going to divide this into two. What's a healthy obsession and what's a bad obsession? I'm going to give you examples in both cases. Healthy obsession drives consistent effort, consistency in the process, and also sparks innovation. While unhealthy obsession neglects health, relationship, family, and ethics. Why does obsession work? Intense focus enhances creation of new neural pathways that enhances mastery. Go read an article by Colorado University that describes what neuroplasticity is. Then how can we channel obsession in the right way? Number one, set clear goals. Define measurable target. What do you want to achieve? When do you want to achieve it? And how do you want to achieve it? Number two, break down big goals. The goals that you have, break them down into measurable stages. Let's say in a year, you can break them down into quarters, or you can break them down into annual and biannual measurements. And after every place, measure and track your goals. That brings us to number three. Number three, create rituals. Basically create habits and create these healthy habits, create these healthy rituals on how you can go ahead and achieve your goals. Number four, remember to maintain balance. To avoid burnout, have a very clear plan of how you want to balance your obsession with your daily life. Because while obsession is really good, if you don't do it well, then you'll get burnout. Incorporate self-care and maintain the healthy habits to avoid burnout. Remember, obsession is like fire. You can use it to cook, or you can burn down the whole house with obsession. It just depends on how well you manage the heat. The 3-step formula on how you can make obsession work for you. Number one is build systems. By building systems, what I mean is plan consistent actions that lead to progress. With progress, you're going to have a lot of motivation. And in as much as, yes, we say that you don't need motivation, you need discipline, but consistently when you're doing the same thing and you don't get results, yes, obsession can drive you into this. But when you have built system, you will know that I'm at this stage, I don't expect a result at this point, but then at this point, this is the point that I expect results. So remember to build systems. Number two, identify your why. Why are you doing this? Why are you obsessed with this program? Why are you doing the daily routine that you've decided that you're going to do? Always have it on your mind. Why are you doing what you're doing? If it's compounding and saving, why are you saving? Why are you saving this amount? What is the resultant effect? Have your why. Define your why. Simon Sinek has a book and he has a TED Talk on defining your why. Define your why. Understand your why. Why are you doing what you've decided to do? Number 3, and most important, is track your progress. Identify when you make successes. Identify when you make a nice move. Identify when you make a win, so that you don't forget to always celebrate these small wins, because those are the ones that are going to encourage you to move more and more and move closer to your bigger targets that you're setting. Remember this quote by Robert Collier: success is a result of repeated actions, day in, day out, day in, day out. Continuous obsession is what will get you to your desired goal. Why don't you go ahead and comment in the comment section on how you use healthy obsession to achieve your goals. Share your goals in the comment, and let's obsess over success together. Take care, and bye-bye.